其餘再生，物盡其用。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be an MC for today's opening ceremony of the new research center at THEi. I'm Edmund and would like to extend a very warm welcome to you. We appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to witness the opening of the Center for Interdisciplinary Research on Food By-Products Utilization, or CIFU at THEi. We hope you will learn a lot, and we have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. You may wonder, what are food byproducts? Are they different from food waste? Food byproducts and food waste are not alike. The distance between food byproducts and food waste is connected by a road called recovery and revitalization. Food byproducts are relatively clean and are still valuable if handled properly. However, food byproducts in Hong Kong are underutilized and have received little attention. The CIFU is a new thematic research center to promote interdisciplinary research initiatives for food byproducts. Due to the current COVID situation, we arranged the opening ceremony via online mode. And without further ado, let's welcome Mr. THEi, the chairman of the Vocational Training Council, to deliver a speech to us. Mr. THEi, please.
Secretary for the Environment, the Honorable Wong Kim Sing, distinguished partners, colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this virtual opening ceremony of the Center for Interdisciplinary Research on Food By-Products Utilization of THEi. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor, Secretary Wong, for addressing the ceremony. I would also like to thank our industry partners for their valuable support for THEi and the center. Sustainability is a global priority that calls for concerted efforts of the international community. Hong Kong is no exception. Building Hong Kong into a green and low-carbon smart city has always been high on the government's policy agenda. Last year, the government announced the Waste Blueprint for Hong Kong 2035, setting out its vision on waste reduction, resources circulation, and zero landfill, in addition to outlining its strategies for and goals in handling waste in Hong Kong. Waste reduction also forms an indispensable part of Hong Kong's target to reach carbon neutrality by 2050, as highlighted in the Chief Executive's policy address and the government's latest climate action plan to combat global climate change. A lot of food waste is generated in Hong Kong on a daily basis, most of which, including food byproducts, is dumped in landfills. Thanks to the funding support from the Research Grants Council, the THEi has established the Center for Interdisciplinary Research on Food By-Products Utilization to find new solutions for revitalizing these valuable resources and promoting a sustainable living environment. Comprising two technology-aimed laboratories, namely the Food By-Products Revitalization Lab and the Food By-Products Conversion Lab, the center provides a platform for promoting applied research and utilization of both edible and non-edible food byproducts to create new forms of healthy food ingredients and green commodities. It also serves to strengthen the tripartite collaboration between the government, academia, and industry to innovate and cooperate for social good. At VTC, we are committed to nurturing talent through quality vocational and professional education and training. We also strive to foster interdisciplinary collaboration to co-create innovative solutions. This new center is a shining example of VTC's commitment to providing technology-enhanced learning opportunities for our students to gain interdisciplinary knowledge and apply skills. Our THEi students from different programs, including environmental engineering and management, food science and safety, product design and culinary arts, will have the opportunity to take part in the center's innovative projects. For example, making edible and biodegradable spoons from soy okara and generating environmental friendly materials from eggshells for use in the production of biodegradable stationeries, toys, and tableware. I look forward to seeing more meaningful projects which will ultimately benefit the industry, the community, and the environment. I trust our students will also have a very rewarding learning experience with this new center. Taking this opportunity, I would like to thank the government and all partners again for providing us with resource support and invaluable advice, working with us in developing and upskilling our young talents to support Hong Kong's sustainable development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tai, for your inspiring speech. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Christina Hong, the President of THEi, to deliver her speech to us. Professor Hong, please.
Good afternoon, and on behalf of THEi, may I also extend a very warm welcome to the opening ceremony of the Centre for Interdisciplinary Research on Food By-Products Utilization, or CIFU. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Wong Kam Sing, the Secretary of Environment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, for gracing this occasion as the guest of honour for this opening ceremony. Here at THEi, in providing quality vocational and professional education and training, we are actively engaging in impactful applied research and consultancies. As a consequence, our reputation is expanding, and we are attracting experienced academics and talented applied researchers with distinctive industry and professional backgrounds to join our applied teaching, research, and scholarly community. THEi strongly supports interdisciplinary research activities, which in turn informs our teaching and equips not only the next generation workforce, but increasingly the current in-service workforce with cutting-edge knowledge and skills. We also encourage creativity and design thinking-led approaches, diversity in our scope, and innovation and technology-led collaborations with our key industry partners and startups through an ecosystem approach. In alignment with our strategic research theme of sustainable living, we strive to produce impactful applied research and deliverables that serve to enhance not only the continuing development of the industries and professions in Hong Kong, but also, and very importantly, the lives of Hong Kong people. THEi has a commitment to value adding to the socio-economic fabric of Hong Kong, and indeed regionally through our programs and applied research and consultancy endeavours, particularly in the field of sustainability. Rapid population growth, mass consumerism, and the rise of largely unsustainable practices poses a threat to our planet. Global attention towards realising UNESCO's Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs 2030, and the increasing corporate sector focus on environmental, social, and government, or ESGs, serves to highlight the need to act now, to protect the planet for our children's children and the future generations to come. In bringing together the expertise and enthusiasm of our academic staff as a multidisciplinary project team, and to establish the CIFU for interdisciplinary research on food byproducts, THEi aims to even more fully engage in supporting and contributing to the Hong Kong SAR government's sustainability agenda, which seeks to shift from a make, use, dispose economy to a circular economy, which reconceptualizes waste as being a resource that can create value. Today, we celebrate a big milestone, both in the history of THEi, but also for Hong Kong, with the establishment of this, the first and very unique research centre, focusing on food byproducts revitalization and recovery. We believe that the CIFU will become an incubation hub that not only empowers our talented researchers to pursue new technologies and outcomes, but one that also inspires creative and innovative ideas for our students, academic collaborators, industry partners, and other stakeholders. This year, THEi celebrates its 10th anniversary, and the VTC celebrates its 40th anniversary. The establishment of the CIFU is yet another notable marker, which helps to signify the development and coming of age for THEi, and commemorates both momentous occasions. I look forward to working with the project team to realize impactful deliverables and wish the CIFU every success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Hong. We have now learned the encouragement and support from VTC and THEi to apply education and research, and the establishment of the CIFU. Besides the academic community, we also need the strength, cooperation, and support from the government as well. At this juncture, may I invite Mr. Wong Kam Sing, the Secretary for the Environment, to address the opening ceremony. Welcome, Mr. Wong.
THEi is an innovative and professional organization with a commitment to greening and sustainability. I would like to express my congratulations to THEi's opening of the Center for Interdisciplinary Research on Food By-Products Utilization, CIFU. I wish the center would help Hong Kong and even our region to reduce carbon emissions and municipal solid waste. I have 4 key messages here. C for climate change, I for innovation, F for food waste, and U for you can make a difference. Firstly, climate change. Hong Kong strives to achieve carbon neutrality before 2050, while looking at our country pledges to achieve the same before 2060. Last year, the Hong Kong SAR government promulgated the Hong Kong's Climate Action Plan 2050, setting out the vision of zero carbon emissions, livable city, sustainable development. In Hong Kong, municipal solid waste, especially food waste and other organic waste, is one of the key sources of greenhouse gases generated from the decomposition of waste in landfills. Research on food waste utilization would help Hong Kong not only lessen the burden on landfills, but also reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Second, innovation. The impacts of climate change, like extreme weather leading to floods, heat waves, super typhoons, etc., are evident. We need innovation and technology breakthrough to accelerate our climate actions. The approach of innovative and interdisciplinary research as adopted by your new center is relevant. The government supports green tech and innovation, as well as circular economy. For instance, we have recently established the Green Tech Fund, 低碳綠色科研基金, to provide better and more focused funding support to research and development projects, with a view to helping Hong Kong decarbonize and improve the environment. The approved projects cover a wide range of green topics, including waste reduction, low-carbon waste management technologies, and smart waste management. Third, food waste. Last year, the government also launched the Waste Blueprint for Hong Kong 2035, setting out the vision of waste reduction, resources circulation, zero landfill. Food waste and plastic waste are the two out of three topmost municipal solid waste types in local landfills, collectively accounting for more than half of the total landfilled municipal solid waste in Hong Kong. We need innovative solutions to help Hong Kong address these particularly important waste types so that we can march towards the goals of zero landfill and carbon neutrality, and at the same time promote circular economy. On food waste, we have various recent breakthroughs. For instance, the first Organic Resources Recovery Center, or Park 1, located in North Lantau and opened in 2018, turns food waste into energy and useful resources. Park 1, with a visitor center, welcomes your visit later. The large scale of food waste collection from different sources is also being ramped up. Moreover, more food waste to energy facilities are in the pipeline, including innovative co-digestion in sewage treatment plants in Park 2 in North District. Fourth, you can make a difference. Similar to the current fight against the pandemic, you and I need to work together to combat climate change and achieve the vision of carbon neutrality, zero landfill, etc. I'm glad to see THEi established CIFU, which can help address the above challenges. To add, while R&D initiatives have their importance, your daily living can also make a difference. We have to work collectively. For instance, on waste reduction and resources circulation, please be reminded to reduce food waste at source, separate recyclables at source, and support green procurement. In recent years, the government has created the icon Big Waster to promote the Hong Kong Foodwise campaign. Its Facebook and IG pages are popular. We are also strengthening the community recycling network, namely Green Act Community, 綠在區區, which consists of recycling stations, recycling stores, and recycling spots. The total number of recycling points have been increased to more than 100, with a view to supporting keen recycling across the territory. Please make the best use of this community recycling network. Last but not least, please support the government in expanding clean and green waste-to-energy infrastructures, 轉廢為能, and implementing municipal solid waste charging scheme, 垃圾收費, which collectively help Hong Kong in the journey of green recovery, 綠色復甦, and achieve zero landfill and carbon neutrality as pledged in our sustainability blueprints. Finally, I find that CIFU can be pronounced as CIFU, i.e. 祈福 blessing. Let me bless your new center, CIFU, which can bring blessings into our life and common future. Let's work together through R&D as well as daily living to support circular economy, create green jobs, and enjoy a more sustainable lifestyle together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wong, for your warm-hearted greeting to us. Next, I would like to welcome the team leader of the CIFU, Dr. Paul Zhang, to give us core information of the CIFU and how does this new research center will benefit the academia, industry, and the community. Dr. Zhang, please.
Good afternoon. The establishment of the CIFU at THEi will not only further strengthen the research capacity in applied science, but will also open a new frontier through synergy in interdisciplinary research on food byproduct utilization. The food byproducts, with little attention thus far in Hong Kong, share 1/3 of food waste from food industry, including fruit trimmings and peels from fruit drinks manufacturing, soil or color from soybean processing, and spent grains from bravery. Other food byproducts in Hong Kong, such as expired seasonal food products, animal offal, and eggshells from poultry and meat industry, which contain high levels of extractable nutrients, bioactive compounds, dietary fibers, and proteins. Upon proper reprocessing and reformulations, these valuable natural resources can be revitalized to functional healthy food or high-valued non-edible materials. The establishment of the CIFU aims to foster collaborations amongst academics, industry partners, and external stakeholders, and to promote the concept of sustainable living by setting up 2 new research labs. The Food By-Products Revitalization Lab will focus on edible product research, including revitalizations of food byproducts to high dietary fibers and protein-rich ingredients for healthy food. The Food Byproducts Conversion Lab will focus on non-edible products by employing state-of-the-art technology to extract non-edible fibers and organic colored compounds to manufacture daily commodity using green and environmentally friendly approaches. We strongly believe the CIFU will be a special research hub in the areas of revitalization of food byproducts. By virtue of the strong networking capacity of THEi, it is envisaged the deliverables of the CIFU will enhance the breadth and depth of applied research with potential industrial and commercial applications. We look forward to collaborating and sharing innovative ideas with all of you to bring Hong Kong to the next level of smart, environmentally friendly, and sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zhang, for your detailed elaboration of the CIFU and its future endeavor. It is anticipated that the CIFU will contribute to the sustainable development in the food byproducts utilization and also promote the concepts of sustainable living and circular economy. As mentioned before, the aims and research initiatives of the CIFU attract industry support in Hong Kong. A lot of industry partners are feeling excited for the first research center focusing on food byproducts, and they would like to share their happiness with you all. Here we have 5 industry partners from diverse domains who would like to congratulate the establishment of the CIFU. Let's hear their words.
知道 THEi 高科院籌備咗一個食品副產品處理同研發中心 CIFU， 作為高科院嘅緊密合作伙伴，我代表香港環境師學會表示至誠嘅祝賀。我哋希望今次同 THEi 合作，透過舉辦唔同嘅活動，向公眾推廣 CIFU Centre 嘅研究成果，等更加多市民認識 THEi 高科院、香港環境師學會同埋 CIFU Centre。
CIFU research project from THEi is a meaningful research initiative to investigate how to upcycle the food byproduct into non-edible and edible products. We are looking forward to seeing more possible products from CIFU Centre.
好多謝 THEi 俾呢個機會，我哋可以試到用唔同嘅廚餘，包括有靈芝菇、豆渣、咖啡渣、茶葉渣同埋啤酒渣，再加埋一啲生物降解嘅聚合物，就製成咗一啲嘅可以生物降解嘅餐具，就好似而家大家睇到咁樣啦。咁除咗刀叉羹呢類餐具咧，都可以做到托盤啊之類其他注塑嘅 唔同嘅生物降解產品，廚餘再生，物盡其用。
THEi 嘅學術機構為香港嘅可持續性作出咗重大嘅貢獻。香港工業設計師協會會全力支持 THEi 產品設計計劃。我哋好期待見到呢個研發項目嘅成果。
喺度咧都恭祝師傅嘅成立，亦都希望師傅咧發揚光大，將你哋嘅功力係能夠變成更多有用嘅嘢，而一路傳承落去，令到我哋嘅學生、我哋嘅工業都可以從而得益嘅。
After hearing all the words from our honourable guests, I definitely believe nothing is ever easy would be a best phrase to represent the feelings of all the CIFU members. Now, we are moving on to the most exciting moment this afternoon. May I invite Mr. THEi, the Chairman of Vocational Training Council, Professor Christina Hong, the President of THEi, Mr. Wong Kam Singh, the Secretary for the Environment, and Dr. Paul Zhang, the team leader of the CIFU. There is a big screen in front of you all, and please press the button when it comes to one. Ready?
May I have your attention, please?
CIFU
Sustainable
Solutions
廚餘再生，物盡其用。
Congratulations to CIFU team of the wonderful kickoff moment. CIFU team has prepared a video for you all to describe the present and future research initiatives. And I would like to introduce them to you. Please enjoy.
Another research initiative of the Food By-Products Conversion Lab is that we are designing a novel coupled reaction which involves chemical extraction and the bioprocessing in order to convert the lignocellulose materials from the food byproducts into high-value building blocks. In particular, we are developing a new chemical process which selectively extracts the lignocellulose material from the food byproducts. And this lignocellulose material will be channeled to this fermenter system with the use of the microbial strains that convert the lignocellulose material into the building blocks for the downstream processing of a wide spectrum of commodities such as biovaccines, bioplastic, and other valuable bioproducts. We envisage the synthesis of these biodegradable materials will benefit our society with the ultimate goals of the sustainable future and circular economy.
The 3D printer. This machine is used to make prototypes of designs by students and researchers. It is a FDM machine that uses filaments of plastic. This is an example of a black-colored PLA plastic printing. Currently, it is printing a test piece that fits into the universal testing machine. The Ariad polymer dryer, the purpose of this machine is to suitably dry plastic pellets to prepare them for entering the filament making machine. It has a hopper of 5 liters capacity, it has a quick release mechanism, and it has a drying capacity of 1 kilogram of plastic pellets for every 3 hours. The Composer 350 is a polymer filament making machine which turns plastic pellets into filament coils that allow 3D printers to print them. It can combine with different polymers into a single filament and can be used to experiment with making custom biopolymer mixtures. Temperature maximum is 350 degrees Celsius, and it features a 4 heating zone band heater ceramic heater. The purpose of this machine is to mix, to compound, and also experiment with different polymer mixtures. The computer-controlled electronic universal testing machine and accessories are used to determine the tensile strength of materials by pulling them and stretching them until they fail and snap. The maximum tensile strength is recorded along with the tensile profile. Some of the specifications of this machine include 50 kilonewton maximum capacity, It includes an extensometer, and the clamping devices include a wedge shape, flat jaw shape, and round jaw shape. The shredder is used for shredding thin and flat pieces of 3D printed plastic. The shredder can also shred other items, including documents and CD-ROMs.
Hello everyone, welcome to join the campus tour. Let me bring you to our training restaurant Spring. We will have lunch operation prepared by the students from the Bachelor of Arts, Honors in Culinary Arts and Management and Hospitality Management during the semester, when we have normal face-to-face classes. Here is a close shot of the island with food display. Here is our Western cuisine kitchen for the restaurant operation. Besides, we also have Asian cuisine kitchens and pastry workshop on the 5th floor of the North Block in the THEi campus. Now, let's take a look at some of the students' research and projects. We have edible spoon testing by soybean residues donated by our local partners, and we also test the durability by dipping the spoon in the hot soup. Another project also showcased the edible teaspoon made by black soybean residues and pairing with coffee and tea. Finally, we also test okara powder in replacing flour in making sponge cake. We are looking forward to have more meaningful research in the future. Thank you.
Wow, that makes us know more about the contribution of the CIFU in sustainable future and circular economy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I thank you very much for your participation in the opening ceremony of the CIFU this afternoon. Once again, we thank all the support and encouragement. Thank you and goodbye.